Let me guess. You feel behind in life, don't you? You're always seeing how other guys are always training more, they're further along their careers, how they're making more money, and you feel it right there, don't you? But you want to know the most interesting part? If I asked you that question, you couldn't actually pinpoint why you're behind. You just feel like you are. There are 3 principles and ideas that the Stoics always kept referring back to. And if you want to start feeling better, I'd remember these if I was you. For the first thing, I just want you to divide everything into 2 different pillars. What you can control, such as your effort, your mood, how you respond, how much time you put into something, and what you can't control, such as other people's lives, their opinions, what it is that they want to do, how someone reacts to what the things that you do. Those are simply just out of your control. Sounds pretty obvious, doesn't it? But most people just tend to go off how they feel in the moment rather than seeing things a little bit more categorically, because that's genuinely what it is. How you feel about that depends entirely on you, and it is your decision whether you want to be pissed off or just simply let it be. The man who put this idea was Epictetus. He was born a slave, he didn't really have anything to his name, one of his legs wasn't functioning properly, but he still thought of the one thing he can control, and that is right here. It is your mindset, it is how you react to things, it is how you think about things. No one can actually take that away from you, because how we feel at the end of the day is pretty much always up to our control. So next time you're kind of feeling a little bit behind and you have that feeling in your chest, just ask yourself, can I control this? Is this something that I can consciously just go, yes, I want to change that right now, and then actually change it? And if not, sounds a lot easier said than done, but maybe just don't worry about it that much. The second thing, it isn't the actual thing itself that hurts you. It is your interpretation of it. The post you just seen of someone getting to their Lambo, that itself isn't the issue right there. The story that you wrapped around in your head is the real issue, because in your eyes, he's winning and you're losing. When in reality, maybe he's already been at this for 10 years and you're only in your first or second year. So just open up the scope and just have a look wide. Just see the entire picture. Where did that person start? Where are they now? And ask yourself where along the timeline you are. Because there's a high chance that you're just in the beginning stages and your Lambo's coming as well. It's just going to take another 5, 6, 7, 8 years. So, who created the idea? Who created the idea? Yeah? Right, not too interested in stoicism, are we? No? You're going to go eat? Okay, no problem. Goodbye. It was actually Marcus Aurelius that wrote private notes to himself, saying how he only has the power over his mind and not outside events. Your mind is how you respond to the things that you see. Outside events is someone being somewhere, doing something, achieving something. You don't have any control over that. What you have control over is how you feel and what it is that you're going to do next. So if you decide to then get your shit together, get to work and start changing your life, well, you might just end up where that other person is. And this ideology came from one of the most powerful men alive at the time. And if he had to keep telling himself that, someone who has immense power, he could quite literally shake the entire nation. If he had to keep reminding himself of something like that, I think us, mere mortals in comparison, should too. The third thing, and it's that you're not actually short on time. There's plenty of it. You just waste too much of it. A lot of people tend to feel behind, like the clock's against them, and I don't have time is probably the most common excuse I hear with the people I work and speak with. But then those exact same people quite literally hand over 2 to 3 hours of their time every single day to their phone screen. But then the time itself isn't the issue, is it? It's the priority around how you spend your time. And look, I'm not here to judge you. If you want to just sit on your phone, do what you want. It is quite literally your life. So spend it as you please. However, if that's the case and that's what you do, don't complain about not having time, because you do. You just spend it somewhere else. Seneca himself put it pretty plainly. Life is long enough if you spend it well. So don't be the guy that notices in his 40s or 50s just how much time you actually had, and spend it a little bit more wisely on the things that actually matter for you, your future, your family, your business, whatever it may be. Just focus on that. So tonight, I've just got a little task for you. That is it. I just want you to open your phone and check your screen time. Not the overall time, because there are also a lot of productive things you can do on your phone. Because creating content, investing, doing business research, fulfilling orders for your customers, those things are completely fine. However, I want you to look at the social media time, at game time, at Netflix time, things that aren't actually beneficial to you. And I just want you to monitor it. Just put down 55 minutes, 48 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it is, on a piece of paper, add it all together and monitor it. Just have a look how much it is that you're actually utilizing for the good things and the bad things. Because once you become more conscious of what it is that you spend your time on, there's a chance that you might not waste them anymore and just keep going in another direction, because now you're aware of just how much time you can actually claw back on a daily basis. Sounds very simple, I know, but writing it and speaking about it out loud genuinely makes it feel real, because it is. But right now, because we're not really taking much notice of it, it doesn't feel like it bothers us, and we just feel like the time goes. But make it real, see where you are, and then adjust from there. And on the off chance that it's not the time spent on your phone, well, have a look around. What it is that you do? Do you talk for hours on end with people with no absolute purpose? Do you spend all your evenings gaming? Or do you literally just spend every single evening in front of the telly? Because being behind is completely relative to every single person, because everyone's behind or in front is very different. But if there's one thing that you're going to take away from this video, is that there's always going to be someone else that's ahead of you. No matter how it is, how hard you work, no matter how much you do, no matter how much money you have, there's always going to be somebody that has more or is further along. So don't compare yourself to them, and just compare yourself to where you were a month ago or a year ago. So let's stop all this nonsense and let's get to work. If you made it this far into the video, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you being here, and I hope I could help you, even if it's just a little bit. And if I could, I would appreciate if you left a like and also subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed this type of content, I want to leave another video here on the screen for you to check out that I recorded last week, and hopefully I'll see you there. And if not, that's cool. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye now.